it. Let's take our feet forward, and then we're just gonna pull that band up and wrap it around our legs. We're gonna get some of that external rotation work or hips and thighs work. You do not have to tie it. Remember, if you just take your band, hold it, tighten it up as little or as much as you like, and then set your hands down on your lap or on your legs. And then we have our feet flat and we got our legs together. We're sitting as tall and lifted as we can. We're always like working on our posture for like our whole hour today. Right? And then we're gonna start with our clamshells, where we're gonna externally rotate the legs, feel the resistance, and then slowly bring them back in. Inhale as we open, exhale to come back in. And that press and back in. And really you should feel like you're up on those sitting bones that entire time. Right, no slouching as we're doing these. You want to stay nice and lifted. Then it becomes a whole body exercise, not just our legs working. If we're kind of making ourselves do our good posture, our arms are getting a little work just from holding that band on our legs. Let's get 2 more of those. Open and back in, and that open and back. And then we're going to do our halfway ones, where we're going to open our legs about 50%. Which feels like some work. We're staying lifted, little pulses to our 100%. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we're gonna bring them all the way back in. This next set of clamshells, we're gonna alternate. We're gonna do one leg goes out, comes back in, other leg goes out, and comes back in. Notice how you have to work. So one leg's moving, the other one you have to I have to think about it to make it hold still, right? It's trying to just hold in one spot. So it's like your anchor leg as the other one goes out and in. Definitely add some breath. You can inhale out, exhale in, inhale out, exhale in. Maybe you're noticing like sometimes when you do that one leg stuff, it feels like, oh, one leg has to work or one leg's harder than the other, that kind of thing. Just good to notice. Where you go out and back in. Let's do a couple more of those on each side. Right leg out, and then left leg hold still. And then one more on each side. Out, back in, out, and back in. Let's go to a set of halfway ones again. We're gonna press out halfway, find our work, and then we have those little 8 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're coming all the way in. We're gonna do full clamshell, so you get that full press out, and then bring it back in. Full press out, and then bring it back in. We do that inhale and exhale. Remember to check in with that posture, and back in, and that open, and in, and that really lifted up on our sitting bones. It feels like you're squeezing your butt the whole time. That open, and back in, and that open, and back in. Let's get 3 more of those. Open, and back in, and open, and bring them in one more time. Good. All right, and then our last little set of the halfway ones. So we're gonna go halfway out. We're gonna hold there, be tall and lifted, and then we'll do those little 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then you get to bring them all the way in. Give them a little rest, move